One morning, a man woke up before his alarm. The room was quiet. No sound, no message, but his hand moved. Before his eyes were fully open, his fingers reached for his phone. He unlocked it. Nothing was there. No notification, no message, no reason. Still, he kept scrolling. Later that day, he could not remember why he picked it up, because he didn't decide to. Something else did. This happens to millions of people every day, in bed, at work, while eating, even while talking to someone they love. The phone lights up, or sometimes it doesn't, and still the hand moves. You don't think, you don't plan, you just check. This is not laziness. This is not lack of discipline. This is learned behavior. And it began quietly. In 2015, researchers observed people sitting alone in a room. Nothing to do, no phone, no music, just silence. Many participants said they preferred boredom, but when the experiment started, something strange happened. Some people became anxious, some started moving their legs, some felt panic. One man chose to give himself a small electric shock instead of sitting alone with his thoughts. This really happened because silence felt worse than pain. And that is when scientists realized something important. The human brain had changed. The brain does not fear danger only, it fears emptiness. When nothing happens, the mind searches. It asks one question again and again. Did I miss something? That question is powerful because once the brain learns that answers live inside a phone, it keeps checking. Not for joy, not for fun, but for relief.
Every habit has a loop. First, a feeling, then an action, then a reward. The feeling is usually small: boredom, waiting, loneliness, silence. The action is simple: check the phone. The reward is tiny: a message, a post, a like, or nothing at all. But here is the trick. The reward does not need to appear. The possibility is enough. Slot machine effect. True fact. Casinos learned this long ago. Slot machines do not pay every time. They pay randomly. That randomness keeps people playing. Phones work the same way. Sometimes you open it and see something exciting. Sometimes nothing. Your brain starts thinking, maybe next time. And maybe is more addictive than yes. This is not imagination. This is neuroscience. No one forced this habit into your life. It trained you slowly, one notification at a time, one scroll at a time, one boring moment at a time. Your brain learned, when I feel uncomfortable, this rectangle saves me. So now, the moment silence appears, your hand moves, before thought, before choice, before awareness. The phantom vibration. Some people feel their phone vibrate even when it didn't. This is called phantom vibration syndrome. It is real. The brain becomes so alert that it creates signals by itself. It is waiting, always waiting, like a guard that never sleeps. Because the brain believes, if I don't check, I might lose something. But what exactly? It doesn't know. Only that loss feels dangerous. A small story. A girl once said, I check my phone every few minutes, but I don't know what I'm looking for. That sentence explains everything. You are not searching for content. You are searching for reassurance, a sign that you still exist, a signal that someone remembers you. Even silence from others starts to feel like rejection, so the checking increases. The brain loves energy saving. Thinking takes effort. Habits don't. Once a habit is built, the brain hands control to autopilot. That is why sometimes you unlock your phone and forget why you opened it, because the conscious mind was never involved.
Your body acted alone. This is not weakness. This is efficiency gone wrong. Over time, something changes. Moments feel shorter. Waiting feels harder. Thinking deeply feels heavy. Your mind jumps quickly from one thing to another, not because you are broken, because your brain adapted to fast rewards. Slow life begins to feel dull. Even peace feels empty. The most dangerous thing is not addiction, it is disconnection. Not from the world, from yourself. When every small emotion is escaped, you stop understanding it. You never sit with sadness. You never sit with joy. You never sit with thought. Everything is interrupted, and slowly your inner voice becomes quiet. But here is the important truth. The brain learned this, which means the brain can unlearn it. Not by force, not by punishment, but by awareness. The moment you notice the urge, a space appears. In that space, you return. Next time your hand moves, pause for 3 seconds. Do not judge, do not fight. Just ask one question. Why now? That question alone breaks the loop, because habits survive in darkness. They weaken in light.
People who practiced this simple pause reported something surprising. At first, discomfort, then calm, then longer attention, then clearer thinking. Not because they used their phone less, but because they used it consciously. Control returned, slowly, naturally, humanly. Your phone is not evil. Technology is not the enemy. The danger begins when something touches your mind without your permission. You don't need to escape the modern world. You just need to remain present inside it. Because the goal is not to stop checking your phone. The goal is simple: to make sure that when your hand moves, it is you who decide it.